Okay, I've completed that row, and I've made a 5 double crochet shell. The next row I will make a 6 double crochet shell. Okay, and this is how the dress looks after the row of 6 double crochets. So now I'm going to do 7, then I'm going to do 8, the row of 7 double crochet shells completed. Okay, I've gone ahead and completed the row with 8 double crochets in the shell, and you can see that the pattern worked a shell, a shell, a shell, a shell, a shell, and double crochets all lined up. So you have double crochets lined up and the shells are all lined up like that. And now the pattern's going to change. Okay, so the next row we're going to start making these loops. I'm going to chain 4, skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. Okay, so you're going to continue that all the way around. When you've worked all the way around and you have only one loop left, you're going to chain 2, then you're going to double crochet in the base of that first chain 4. And that's so that you wind up in the center of the loop. So now you're going to just single crochet in that loop. You're going to chain 4, single crochet in the next loop, chain 4, single crochet in the next loop, and you're going to repeat that around, making your second row of loops. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've completed 5 rows of loops. If you want to make your dress longer, you could add more rows. Since this dress is for newborn to 6 months and it's 14 inches long, I'm going to stop there. So now I'm going to do the sleeves, and for the sleeves I'm just going to do a few rows of these same loops. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to one side of the underneath of the arm, and I'm going to attach the yarn in that stitch. I'm going to chain 4. I'm going to skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next, chain 4, skip the next, single crochet in the next. Like that. I'm going to do that all the way around, then I'm going to turn and I'm going to go back. You can do as many rows as you like. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've done 3 rows of loops at the end of the sleeves. So now I'm just going to do one row of loops around the neck, and I'm going to finish the back section for buttoning it up. And I'm going to evenly double crochet all the way around the opening until I reach the opposite side of the neck. So I've attached the yarn and I've chained 2. So now I'm just going to double crochet evenly so that it doesn't pull too tightly and it's not too loose. Like that. So I'm just going to work all around the opening. Okay, I've worked 1 row of double crochet all the way around the opening. And now that I've reached the other opposite side of the neck, I'm going to make 1 row of loops. I'm going to chain 4, skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. I'm going to do that all the way around. Okay, I've worked all the way around the neck, making the loops, and I fastened off when I got to the center back on the opposite side. And now I'm going to weave all the yarn ends into the finished work. Sew a button on the back and just use one of the spaces between the double crochets as a buttonhole. And there's the finished dress. So I passed a ribbon through the last row of double crochets and then tied it in the center. And here you can just pass a piece of ribbon through one of the stitches and then tie it in a bow.